Our final aspect of our project for our self-portrait is to bring in our two Illustrator files that we've been working on the last 2 weeks. The first one we're going to bring on is your ligatures, which you worked on this past Wednesday. What's a really cool feature of Photoshop and Illustrator is that they work together. So I can just go into File, Open, go into the folder where your files are located, find your Illustrator file called ligature, and go ahead and hit open. You'll see a thumbnail of the image that you're going to bring it in. Now that I brought in my Illustrator file into Photoshop, I need to select the ligature that I would like to use. Just go ahead and use your marquee around the ligature that you would like to use. Go to your Move tool and then just move it over. Now I'm going to move my ligature so it's in front of my globe. Go with the Control T. I'm going to scale it so it will go into the globe. Hit Enter. And now I'll go to my layer styles. I'm going to double click in the thumbnail to bring up my layer styles. The first one that I'm going to click on is color overlay. In the color overlay, I'm going to look for blend mode and I'm going to see a color. Well, I'm going to click on the color so I get my eyedropper, and then I'm going to go to my sphere. I'm going to click on the color from the sphere to add to the overlay. Next, I'm going to go to my bevel and emboss. I'm going to take style. I'm going to go down to the emboss. I'm going to change direction to up. I'm going to hit OK. So now it looks like there has been an imprint or an emboss onto the sphere. Very cool, isn't it? Next, we're going to go to Open. I would like you to locate your Youth Media Matters. After you have your Youth Media, drag it on into your self-portrait. Resize it using your Control T. Find a corner where it will read better, probably either the top or bottom. Again, I'm going to click in the thumbnail to bring up my layer styles. And this time I'm going to go down to the drop shadow. Also, for legibility in this logo, I'm going to add a stroke. I'm going to change the stroke color to match a color from the project. Let me go with that blue. And then I'm going to increase it and go back to my drop shadow, and let's go with a little more distance on it and a little bit of more spread and size. And these are going to vary for you on your project itself. And there I have a completed project where now I've added my two Illustrator files, the ligature, as well as our Youth Matters logo. Our last aspect is to prepare for our portfolio. And for that, we're going to go to Save for Web. We have a limit on the size that our document can be for the Google presentations, and that is 800 pixels. So go ahead and hit 800 pixels and enter. We want to look at the top, and we're going to make it a JPEG. We're going to go ahead and now hit save. Give it your self-portrait name. Go ahead and hit save. After you saved it, go to your folder, locate the file with the JPEG, and now use that file to bring into your portfolio.